Hi, today I want to talk about procrastination because that is a really big thing that we all face, right? So you've probably heard the phrase, why put off until tomorrow what you can get done today? And that's usually sold as a way to get you to do things, get your butt in gear, get things moving. You probably said it to your kids. You have an assignment due next week. Why do you wait till the night before? Or you are going to have company and you're like, dashing around at the last minute trying to straighten everything up when you knew they were coming for a few days. And so we all procrastinate, but from a deliberate creation point of view and from a building and creating your own life point of view, sometimes procrastinating is exactly what you want to do. So I want to give you an alternative to that saying I just said a minute ago, and that is, why put off until tomorrow what you can avoid altogether? Isn't that awesome? I love that saying. And it is true that if you are deliberately putting out requests to the universe and you are saying, hey, universe, take care of this, or, you're talking to your higher inner self and you're saying, hey, take care of this, work this problem out for me, let's get it done, then you may find that procrastination is actually one of the tools that you use to get that done. Let me give you a couple examples. So, often if I am trying to find a solution for a problem and I can't figure it out, I will just kind of give up and say, okay, put this on the back burner, let it simmer for a while, and my inner self is going to work it out for me and then give me the answer. And I give it that assignment. I'm like, give me the answer. I can't figure this out. Often I do that right before I go to sleep, and usually in the morning or sometime the next day, the answer pops into my head. So if I would have spent the next hour trying to figure it out, I just would have frustrated myself and probably been not too fun to be around. So that's a great example of procrastination. Another example is when you are just tired and you're trying to power through to get some stuff done. What I find is that when I'm in that state of mind, I make a lot more mistakes than normal, and it just takes me a lot longer to do things. So I will, even if I really am under a deadline, sometimes I'm like, whatever, I plan on being on this planet tomorrow and the next few days and few years, so I'm sure that the world will not stop spinning if I don't get this done right this second. And what I found is that often when I come back to it later, it goes a lot more smoothly. And there's sometimes, like I did this with my taxes last year, I just wasn't feeling it. I was behind in my bookkeeping. I didn't want to do it. And so I ended up filing an extension, and I still wasn't doing it. And then one day, and this was out of the blue, I woke up and today was tax day, and I got it all done. And I think it took me 2 days to get everything done that I needed to get done. But it went so easy and so fast, and everything that I needed was at my fingertips. And it was just, I wouldn't say it was a delight, because taxes are never a delight for me, but it was certainly a lot easier than had I struggled through it when I really didn't want to. So I think that's another thing that you can do is you can tell yourself, hey, okay, I don't want to do this right now, and, the house isn't on fire, so I really don't have to worry about throwing water on it. I will survive another few days or a few weeks with this. So work it out, in the back of my mind, and then give me the right time, the right opportunity, the right mindset, all the right stuff. Make it all work out, and then it does. It's magical. Another example is when my daughter was younger, and I was really busy working a corporate job, and so I had been in meetings all day, and I don't remember the exact circumstance, but I know we were having people come over that night, and I was tired, and I was in traffic, and I'm just thinking to myself, oh man, it would be so nice to have the house picked up before when I get home. But I had fully prepared that I was going to have to do it myself. But I was just like, wow, wouldn't that be awesome? And I was kind of putting it out there that I wanted it to be done. And this was totally my fault. I had known that we were going to have people over for at least several days in advance, and I just hadn't done anything about it. I'd been too busy. And so I walked into the door and kind of, got myself ready that I was going to put my stuff down and start cleaning. And lo and behold, the entire place is like sparkling clean. And I'm like, whoa, alternate reality, right? And my daughter comes out of her room and she's all happy. She goes, Mom, I just got in a cleaning mood today. And it was so cool because it was like I put it off even though I knew it needed to be taken care of. And here, somehow, the universe had taken care of it by giving my daughter the idea that she wanted to be in cleaning mode. So I definitely know from many times in my life that sometimes just avoiding it altogether and just procrastinating can really work. But here's the key. You can't just put things off. You also have to make a point to tell your inner being, or tell the universe, or tell God, if that's the term you prefer, that they need to take care of this. Like, make the assignment. Like, I am just too tired to clean this mess up. Take care of it for me somehow. Or, I really am procrastinating on getting my taxes done. I hate it. Work it out somehow. Either I need to do them or somebody else needs to step up and do them, but I am giving you this task. This is key to making procrastination work in your favor. But when you do that and get in the habit of doing that, what you're going to find is over time, a lot more things get done without you actually having to do the physical part of it. So then you can smile and say, why put off until tomorrow what you can avoid altogether? Have an awesome day, and I will talk to you soon.